So, hello guys, and welcome back to another video. Today I'll be talking about a gun that I've been recommended by a commenter. Thank you to Zeke for commenting the MP5SD. Today I'll be reviewing the MP5SD. It's not a weapon I have a lot of kills on, but I think it's really powerful. Starting off with all of the statistics, 37 base damage with regular multipliers. It's only up to 45 studs, but still that means like a 45 stud 2-hit kill to the head, which, you know, is crazy compared to like all of the other MP5 variants, which I will be comparing them to the MP5 SD to, because they're the MP5 but different. So, you know, as you can see, the MP5 and MP5K both are 34 damage, so, you know. The MP10 also is much better. MP510, it is not better than, although it has better range, which means that, well, either way, it will still 2-hit kill to the head for a further distance. So, the MP5SD has the second best minimum damage, or maximum damage, sorry. It also has the worst minimum damage out of every other MP5 variant. Yeah. It also has shorter ranges, actually. It doesn't have shorter ranges, but it has alright ranges compared to all of the other MP5 variants, although it does fall on the shorter end, so you might feel, oh yeah, you're dealing 17 damage a lot closer than, you know, with a lot of weapons, but yeah. It has 800 fire rate, which I will compare to the MP5K, which has 900. You know, other than the MP5K, it's pretty similar to all the other MP5 variants. But comparing it to something like the M16A3, it also is quite similar. It's very average damage, fire rate. Sorry, average fire rate, which is okay. It's integrally suppressed, which means that you can't have anything other than like a long barrel on it, which I mean you might as well run it. Much better damage ranges, so better muzzle velocity. It has very poor muzzle velocity. It has probably the worst muzzle velocity out of, yeah, it has the worst muzzle velocity than like every other MP5 variant. So, you know, if you're ready for the drop off, then yeah, you could use it. Other than that, it's got decent reload speed. It's got great handling. I really like this weapon. When I saw the comment this morning, I thought, you know, I might not have enough kills to, you know, get a good loadout on this. And I was right, I only had like 40 kills, but like, as you can see, 2-hit kill head, they're really powerful. I was worried I wouldn't be able to put a loadout on this, and yeah, I was right. I didn't have enough kills on this. I only had like 40 kills on this. Didn't even have enough for a delta sight, but yeah. After one game, like, my very first game today was with this weapon, and I got a 70 kill game. Which really shows how potent this is. Like, especially for me, I'm not the top player. I'm like quite average. You know, I might drop like a couple 50 kill games every now and then, but you know, nothing close to a 100 kill game. Certainly nothing close to that. And to get a 70 kill game with a stock weapon, without even a sight, I wasn't even using delta sight or Z point on this. It really shows this weapon's powerful. Like, I was able to beam people at range, because the recoil, as you can see with the setup, is not bad, but even without a setup, the recoil is still quite good. And well, as you can see, the 37 damage is really helpful. Good lord. The 37 damage is really good, because as the moment you hit a head, and then you hit another head, they're dead. And with this fire rate, like, it has worse ranges than the AK, but it can put out some very powerful damage. Like, it has the same hits to kill at like 40 studs as the AK, and it has better fire rate. Okay. As you can see, at range, it's not very good. I wouldn't recommend it at range. It really does fall off. But, you know, within 100 studs, this is very reliable. You know, you've got very low recoil, below muzzle velocity, which below 100 studs, you don't really even feel. So, it's not even that big of an issue. You've got the good damage, which does fall off quite a bit, but at 100 studs, you should still be dealing. You should still, you're still going to be able to 5-hit kill up to about 100 studs. So yeah, overall, this is a very well-rounded PDW. It's not the best, but really it is quite underrated, I think. It's very strong. I like it. And I think if you have it, which you probably should, which most of you will have it, it's rank 60. If you have it, you should really try it if you already haven't. Although most people have used this before. Like, yeah. Overall, I would probably rate this weapon a solid 8 out of 10, which is only because of the fact that its damage falls off very quickly and it has incredibly low velocity. Like, if that wasn't the case, you know, this would be easily one of the top PDWs in the game. Like, okay, I got stabbed there. As you can see, it really shreds at close range, and at further ranges, it still doesn't really have that big of an issue for killing people. You know? So, its recoil is really low. You don't even need, like, that much of a setup to, like, mitigate recoil, because it's just not there. There just is no recoil to mitigate. As it also has some solid hipfire. It's suppressed, which means people won't see you on the minimap, at least not as far as, like, with an unsuppressed weapon. So, yeah. Overall, use this if you have it. It's not the best, but really it's very fun to play with. And it's also quite service. Service. Quite fun to play with. It's, as you can see, I just immediately, like, the second game of the day and I'm immediately popping off. And yeah, the game's like about to end, but you know, if I played a little bit better, I'd be on 100 kill game pace. So yeah, overall, 8 out of 10, maybe a 9 out of 10. Is it the best? No, because things like the Colt Mars exist, which can't do a kill to the head, but you know, have better range or have better damage at range. You know. Better multipliers. Things like this exist, but at the same time, the MP5SD is really solid. Out of all of the, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, out of all of the 5 MP5s, I think this will definitely be in the top 3. The MP5K is definitely going to be number 1 because it's just the MP5K. It's incredible. MP5, MP510 probably will be number 2 because it was just crazy damage. And probably number 3 would be MP5SD because, you know, it also has that 2-hit kill capability. But yeah, if you guys like this video, please do subscribe and do hit that like button. It really helps me out a ton. Also, comment down what weapon you want me to review yourself. It doesn't have to be it could be any weapon. I will review it. I'll try to review it with, like, weapons that's similar with. I'll try to compare it to them. For example, if you, like, want me to review the M16A1, I'd review it comparing it to, like, the M16A3, and other similar weapons. But yeah, as I was saying, if you guys did enjoy this, please do subscribe. It helps me out so much, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.